year from now on May 12, 2025, the midterm elections will be held on national and local offices. For national, 12 senator and party list and congressional district representatives will be elected. For local, the position from our municipal to provincial will be filled up. As our national hero Jose Rizal has said, ang kabataan ang pag-asa ng bayan. So let's check on our youth's participation, social media awareness, and voters' education as they will be the next to choose our country's next leader.
I do believe that the current education system in the Philippines prepares young people to engage in social-political issues. Based on my personal experience, because I personally experienced several of our teachers, especially our Arab and Panlipunan teachers, encouraging us to engage in such issues and make them sound interesting for our preference. But then again, not everyone in our country experience the same amount of education, lalo na ang nakababata nating kabataan.
Well, technically, I really do not believe na the current educational system sa Philippines doesn't really prepare us, but rather help us or build us awareness for social political awareness. And may mga ilang subject din naman po na nakakatulong sa atin na nakakatulong po na i-build yung awareness natin about social political issues such as yung Alaling Panlipunan po.
Well, I do not believe that the Philippines' current education system focuses on preparing the youth in fully engaging in social political issues. However, I do believe that the education system right now is focusing more on giving awareness to the youth about these issues such as social political issues.
Kapag sinabi kasi natin engage at prepare, magkaibang salita yun. So sa tingin ko, nagpe-prepare tayo, mas lalo na ang grade 10 sa kaalaman ng kontemporaryong issue, pero hindi na-engage ang mga kabataan kung paano nga ba solusyonan ang mga problema at issue dito sa Pilipinas. Unang-una, alam ko na ang Pilipinas ay mayaman sa kultura, ngunit ang kabataan ay salat sa kaalaman. At yun ang nagiging problema sa pag-solve natin sa mga issue dito sa Pilipinas. Marami tayong alam, marami tayong kayang gawin, marami tayong pwedeng pagkuhanan ng resources, pero hindi natin alam kung paano ayusin doon. At ang education system dito sa Pilipinas ay salat pa rin sa pag-resolve nito. Ang kabataan ngayon ay magagaling at matatalino, pero hindi nila nakukuha ang suporta, ang sapat na edukasyon at kaalaman na pwede pa nilang makuha kung sapat din ang naibibigay ng ating Departamento ng Edukasyon.
For me, I think social media is such a huge tool for raising awareness about social political issues. Simply because social media is made for communication and use to everyone, and even if we're not exactly looking for these issues, it will be shown in our feed and will be encouraged to have awareness immediately.
I do believe po na yung social media, it is a very effective tool. Alam naman po natin na yung social media, it is a massive open communication for all people. And it allows information to spread quickly and reach a lot of audience in social media. And it also encourages people to engage in activism.
Oh, well, as a youth living in a very techy generation where social media is considered as a primary source of information, I do believe that social media may be an effective tool to raise more awareness about social political issues. Well, social media is something that almost everyone can access, and with the use of this, we can raise more awareness to more people.
Malaki ang kapangyarihan ng kabataan. Sa social media na a-attract ang mga kabataan ngayon. Mas lalo na madami tayo, mas mabilis ang palitan ng impormasyon at kaalaman sa social media, mas lalo sa Facebook, sa TikTok, at iba pang social media platforms. Pero dito rin ang nagiging sanhi ng mga problema sa social political issues, kagaya na lang ng fake news, ang pinaka masidhing pagpapakalat ng maling impormasyon. Dito rin nagiging sanhi ng iba pang mga social political issues. Dahil ang boses ng kabataan ngayon ay hindi lamang through your voice but also in your fingertips. Mas mabilis ang pagiging aktivista ngayon. Hindi na kagaya ng dati na kailangan pang makibaka. Kung marunong ka lang mag-type at alam mo kung anong plataforma mo, may magagawa ka na.
Young people can influence in social political change because unlike our elders, young people tend to value anyone with whether their opinions and perspective is different, giving us diversity in social political issues. Serving change to not being biased and being fair to everyone, whether they have the same perspective or opinion.
Well, there are a lot of ways. There are a lot of ways that young people can influence the other people, such as the advocacy and activism. Meron din pong mga social media campaigns na ginagawa po nila. They can raise awareness about social political issues by using the social media platform itself. They can also do influence them with their public opinion by discussing social political issues.
Well, I can say that nowadays, we, the youth, are very influential. Well, with the use, of course, with the social media, the web, the internet, and etc., we can be very influential. Well, with the use of this, we can give alternative viewpoints, and most especially give more attention and awareness to more people about the types of issues such as social political issues, and give solution and changes.
Bilang kabataan, marami na tayong alam. At ngayon, kung gagawa tayo ng paraan upang maayos ang iba't ibang issue sa Pilipinas, ay mas mabilis nating magagawa kagaya ng dati. Meron na tayong kapangyarihan, meron na tayong kaalaman, pero kung sama-sama lang tayo, ay may magagawa tayo kagad. At ayun ang pinakakaya kong ibigay na suggestion sa hindi lamang sa kabataan, kundi sa iba't iba pang kagawaran.
Well, the most effective strategies that I could probably cite is, I think that the lesson itself in the classroom. So that's a big venue. That's where you can explain everything. That's where you can hear them saying their thoughts. That's where you can you can relate to them, and this in turn would help you a lot. The one that you are doing right there inside the classroom. A lot. How do I address? Just simply reminding them, the old adage still applies today. Think before you click. We know very well how social media can affect their political views. Okay, so that's it. You have to think before you click. And that's a part of my competency in grade 10. So I don't think I would be find a hard time doing it, because that is in itself a part of my competence in grade 10.
Our interview is reveal the issues our youth faces to become better voters. Unfortunately, the government showed minimal actions to address these challenges. It is up to us, the citizenry, to make our government and politicians accountable. As for our youth, the future is yours. Be aware, be informed, be engaged. As for me and my fellow teachers, do not lose your passion to teach. That is our mission and vision. Educate our learners so they could have a better Philippines.